Hello my friends. Welcome back to this channel. This time, I would like to talk about various part-time jobs I had during my college days. My family was extremely poor. On the day I left for Tokyo to enter a college, my mother came to see me off at the station and handed me an envelope, saying, "This is all I can give you. But do your best." Inside the envelope was 28,000 yen. This was all my mother could save for me by doing various side jobs. It covered the first 2 to 3 months' tuition and living expenses. So I immediately had to find part-time jobs. What I finally found was cleaning toilets and weeding. The job of tending the gardens of an American family was tough, with a daily wage of only $2, equivalent to 760 yen. With a 30-minute lunch break, it was an exhausting job. Cleaning toilets was also a depressing job. Eventually, I got some part-time jobs as an English tutor. So I no longer had to clean the toilets or pull weeds. But the pay for tutoring wasn't that good either. Each lesson was 2 hours long, but it took more than 2 hours to get there and back by train, so when you convert it into an hourly wage, it wasn't a very attractive job. I had more than 2 part-time jobs as a private tutor, but such a job got easily cancelled and was not stable at all. By the way, even though I was a student, I interpreted American professors' lectures into Japanese for other Japanese students. It was a voluntary work and I was never paid for it. One day, a staff member of the school said to me, "Mr. Kinoshita, I hear that a certain missionary is having trouble finding an interpreter. Would you be interested in going to that church every Sunday and interpreting his English messages into Japanese?" I decided to accept the offer because I used to interpret American missionaries' English messages into Japanese at my hometown church during my 3 years of high school. On the first Sunday, after an hour-and-a-half train ride to the church in Ichikawa City, Chiba Prefecture, the missionary welcomed me warmly and started off by giving me ice cream and a banana. He was a Norwegian missionary and spoke English with a slight accent, but I was able to interpret smoothly. When the service ended and I was about to leave, the missionary handed me an envelope saying, "This is gratuity for your interpreting." When I opened it, there was 2,500 yen inside. He did the same every time. I was a little surprised because I thought it was a voluntary service, but I was grateful. At that time, the round-trip train fare and lunch at a Chinese restaurant near the church totaled about 500 yen, so I had 2,000 yen left over each time, which I saved up for my study abroad. After working as an interpreter for 2 years, my bank account balance had ballooned to 208,000 yen, and the idea of studying at a graduate school in America became a reality. After graduating from university, I worked full-time for another 2 years, and my savings came to 1,200,000 yen, which allowed me to decide to study at a graduate school in America. Although I received a 100% scholarship for tuition, it did not cover my living expenses, so I had to do various part-time jobs even after I started my studies. Looking back, all of these experiences were good experiences for me. As a result of this hard work, I was able to develop YouCanSpeak, a method for improving English speaking skills. Well, thank you for your attention. See you again soon on this channel. Bye.